How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Cut the... Wait, no. I'm gonna be nice.
Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself. Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then? Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will?
If it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. Why, indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations. But I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am. Besides, I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into rock, what isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate...
You're awful truck.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash. Depending on the nature of their response, months. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. And now,
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just... Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue.
Persuasion, baby!
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Polway Pharmaceuticals.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared. State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms? You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. Just know...
Issuing.
Fucking love the dialogue in this game.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery. Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. Will there be anything else? Excuse me, just a moment.
Disorder detected. Minimal.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our
It's not
nutritional
even
shortage,
fucking
the rest of the
centered.
colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't...
Can't believe that shit actually worked.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That sign.
Their mistake.
Ah, fuck this.
You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up. Sterling is this unit's middle name.
We're already getting close to the end of the game anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter if the board hates our guts.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed?
I don't want to die! Don't hurt me!
Time to take out the trash.
Mess with us.
What was that?
I don't want to die!
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Ah.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
Muting volume now.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out of the city. That will...
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerk? Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Nah,
It's a...
I don't care.
Wor-
Like I said, heck, I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have it. What? Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. Please.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variant in the results we never accounted for, so I had to...
Gotta be sneaky. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
What?
Bitch, I said don't be suspicious.
What?
Caution!
Fuck, cocksuckers.
Dirty! Clean up the competition!
Motherfuckers.
So I definitely did not like fall asleep at the table after drinking a cup of coffee. That definitely did not happen.
I definitely didn't get fucked over in this goddamn game.
Oh jeez, what's happened? I'm sorry. I was like, I've got coffee, I'll be good. I wasn't good, guess.
I found them all dead like this.
Okay then.
So yeah, I forgot to get a fucking board ID card to get in that area, and I opened one door, and some asshole saw me. So I had to do the only reasonable thing and kill him. Anyway, we are getting this shit done today.
Get it done.
Then tomorrow I got shit to do.
Over these. Hey, Cav.
If you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Uh-oh.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Oh,
And my
that's
reports of you have been
interesting.
exceptionally thorough.
I only sent one?
You've had quite a career.
Hey, Kev, I'm kind of streaming, so
You have something I
No,
want.
no, you're
you can
okay.
join.
I'd like
You can
to
join if you want.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yay!
Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells.
Yeah, that's the power
I want
saver
you to
mode.
send
In order
us a
to get it
tracing
to
signal
not
from his
shut off,
communication terminal.
you gotta either like be in a party, even if there's no one else in there. If you're in a party by yourself, it'll keep it from shutting off. Or yeah, or you gotta tell it to not shut off. Tell it don't shut off after an hour. There you go.
Or you can just turn off power saving mode. Anyway, continuing on with my game.
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akande's call has been turned. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
jeez. Oh my goodness, baby Sue.
So yeah, I don't know if either of you are watching my stream, but
Struggle.
getting close to the end.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was... You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of
Do not play with my microphone, bird.
technology. I'll tell you this
No.
much.
No, birdie, it's not for you to play with. No, you have toys. You have toys right over there.
Suspected as much for years. Of course,
You can play with those if you want to play.
thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's
Did she have a
plan
good time?
to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us?
Okay, I gotta say something.
That's a goddamn
Alright.
escape clause.
The main villains of this game have the dumbest fucking plan.
I mean, they're
No,
they're not
no.
supposed to be smart. They're just supposed to be evil.
No. You need to understand. This is how fucking stupid they are. So, the colony that they have in this little solar system called Halcyon, the crops can barely sustain human life. They tried running experiments to adjust human DNAs to where they can actually, get nutrients from these crops, but it did not work. So their plan to save the colony is freeze all the workers and then just bring them out in rotation.
Huh.
It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Who the fuck freezes their goddamn workers like that? That's the polite way of saying what they are.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them. But the merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colonies. Yes.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope skip drive. Your navigation...
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition, you'll... Once you've skipped the Hope next to... I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to... The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond...
So, sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system? What could go wrong? Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us... Something tells me you're the first person to ever utter those words, Captain. I think this whole plan's insane. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme? I'll do anything for a good story, and nothing shines on a pirate's resume like a successful suicide mission. But I asked you first. Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all... You're too well, whenever you're ready. Anything else?
So yeah, Kev, I think you'd really enjoy Outer Worlds. If you got Game Pass, you can also play it for free on Xbox. Actually, you know, come to think... I believe so. And come to think of it, I think this is the longest running Game Pass game. Because it's been there since 2019, the day it came out.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not...